I just want to put this out there now. There are many arguments out there about gender roles, gender equity, gender equality. And to be honest, I just began to care about them as a writer or as a spokesperson, unassigned, self-assigned spokesperson. But in real life terms, and since I've been young, since since I became sensible, I have never really taken it so personal. The only thing I've ever wanted, and I still want, is just to be my own self. Like, when we're younger, when I was younger, I used to hear a lot of narrative. Like, it was as if my existence as a human being in Gotham is supposed to be defined by a man. I was still things like, you need to learn how to do house chores because of when you be a woman or be a wife, you need to dress well so that, you can find a man. It's just still ridiculous. Like when I think about my 15, 13, 16-year-old self, I'll be like, damn, I don't even know whether I want to get married. Like this whole marriage stuff. And it's not like I didn't know if I want to get married. I did not care. I wasn't thinking it at that point. Like that wasn't my concern. I have not given it thought. And there was no need to. I was concerned about a lot of other fun things and even worrying things like what I was going to be in the future. Okay, at this moment, I'm interested in relationship. Like I have those thoughts now. I care about them. I've come to that point where I desire it, but I still just want to be me. In the sense that what I mean by being me, I mean I do not want to live my life based on what men thinks or what a man thinks even. I could at a point of loving someone not to be like I want to dress up fine to like impress you, but I do not dress up to impress men, like even to attract men at this point. Maybe time will come I will do that, but now people say it a lot. They'll be like, you need to dress fine, don't know when you meet your husband. I'm interested, but some my mind be like, damn the husband. I think before I'll be a wife, I'm just a girl. And let me not talk about me being a wife. I know like it's going to be different. Of course, not going to be like those time. In fact, how I am now as a girl is going to like translate to how I am, how I become a wife. But to be told, like I can only be a wife to one person, and the whole subject of women being the supporters, why maybe the leaders, you guys should just leave it for the concept of marriage. Like I could come in there and argue it, but on this like single thing, there is no argument. Like there's no argument. You should not be arguing that. I should not be telling me about the stuff now. Like no. So I think girls should be allowed to be, or everyone should be allowed to be like, let's be single. Like let's be real single. We all need to be real single, men, boys, girls. Be real single. Explore your life. Do what you want. Do what you like. Build your life. Like just live your life fully without opinion, societal opinion, men opinion, boyfriend opinion. Just be yourself. Just own your journey. Be free. Like own your life very well. Live it. It's yours. Like own it, all of it. Enough. And stop considering, especially non-existent things like marriage. You don't even have a boyfriend yet, or that relationship you're in, you're not even certain to it. And even though you are certain, like I get that a lot from my parents. They'll be like, "Is this how you're going to do when you become a mom?" Well, I'm not a mom, and this may be how I'll do when I become a mom. You don't know. So we should live. Like try to live. Try to live without being like I tell people sometimes be a human being first before you be a woman or a man. Just a human being. But really, especially in girls, like there's all these talks when you're growing up on you. It's like the moment you're born, you're preparing to be a wife. And being a wife is like, you know, it's just like submission, but I don't know how to be. It's like you are going to enter into a man and then be enclosed by men. So you're preparing that entrance and that enclosure you're going to get, just a background kind of thing, or like an inner kind of thing. You just have to understand it through my tone and through my expressions. Yeah. So as a girl, you're giving birth, you talk like this, and like for example, I remember when I was like 16, I said that I want to get married at 26. because I feel like 10 years will be enough for me to, you know, do everything I want to do, achieve everything I want to achieve. I've always been a very ambitious person. And my parent was like, would not be too late? You know, you're a girl, you should born fast, and all of that, and all of that. And I'll be like, yeah, I've done it though. You know, sometimes I feel that people don't know that girls think. Like, I think, like, I sit down and plan my life. And let me like go to a man that have a plan. Yeah, but sometimes I don't wish with man that, it's not so stuck on his plans. Yeah, I have a plan as a human being, but don't plan my own life for me. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I need to correct that to you guys. Like, don't meet a woman and expect or assume that she does not have a plan, and then you have to make plan for your family, and then she's your family. Shut up. Like, I have my plans. Like, I planned my life like 10 years ago. I've planned it. I've written it down. I've I've also planned you inside, but I did not plan you the way you're planning me. So don't plan me like that. Sometimes male ego amuses me, and although I can just do when they like go about all these things, it's just to to recline in my chair like this and just be smiling, like it's like a show. And sometimes I feel that's very bad because at first I'm really open-minded to starting a relationship or like something meaningful. I don't even know if I was ready for a relationship with them, but at the end it's just as if like I'm making a joke out of the whole thing, like, and at the end, like, of course it does not really make sense because I'm not really taking you seriously. Like, you're just a movie to me. Like, you should go home and like ha ha ha, use it to remember, to have a good life from time to time, have a good laugh from time to time. But you guys stop that. Like, I know that there are lots of societal constructs, but like I said, sometimes I think like a human being. What I think is the right thing is that you talk your own dreams like it's your own dream. Like, I'm not really a kind of person. Like, I used to be that kind, but these days I do not really talk about like things I want to do and all of that. I do not talk. It's not like I'm not passionate or, but I'm just me myself. I'm fed up of me saying it, so I'm like, just do stuff. Like, stop saying that and do stuff. So I wouldn't come so forward to be like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But I would appreciate somebody not like joining me and know that, okay, when we get serious, we sit down and discuss. I want to do this. What do you want to do? Like, what are your stops? And get serious and know how to arrange everything, for it to balance. That's the way it should go.